The interesting thing to note here is if these are the expenses, the reimbursement amount, because we are projecting weakness, the portion of those expenses is actually declining. In year one, we have a perfect match, but as we are forecasting increased vacancy and weakness in the performance of the center, we see that starting in period 2, okay, we don't have a match, so we're only getting some portion of the total expenses from the tenants. Therefore, for us as the landlord, that's placing an extra burden on us. And so here's the illustration of that in the graph, where our expenses in year one are tied perfectly to our reimbursements, but as the expenses continue to rise at that constant 4% growth rate annually, our reimbursements are not. When we talk about cap rates and when we look at valuing properties, we want to do so off of the adjusted NOI, because all of these capital and leasing costs, as we discussed, tenant improvements, leasing commissions, and capital expenditures and reserves for CapEx, these are real impacts to cash flow. And so the cap rate math is very simple. Let's say that this year's adjusted net operating income were $1.9 million, and we forecast next year's to be $2 million. And so if the purchase price today is estimated at $25 million,